This week we are talking carbohydrates. You've seen every article on carbohydrates and why they are the best thing and why they are the worst thing. Well, I want to give a bit of context to that, because context in anything is key. So when you look at carbohydrates, we tend to hear about things that are processed and refined and, they've gone through a number of things to end up in a bag with 100 other ingredients on a shelf in a supermarket. But if we look and we go along the spectrum over here, you've got things that are like potato, grown from the ground, single source ingredient, natural, healthy, and used in the right quantities at the right times, can be extremely beneficial for your training, for building muscle, and making sure you have got the fuel to train. So carbohydrates aren't all bad. Let's just get that out of the way straight away. It is about the types, the timing, and the quantities. Okay, so good carbohydrates usually are simple, unprocessed, aren't served in a bag with lots of ingredients, and they're grown from the ground and they're simple. You've got fruits, you've got things like potatoes that are all good carbohydrate sources. Okay, but again, let's look at another factor, which is your activity level. If you are sedentary, office job, you are not extremely active, you are probably not going to need lots and lots of carbohydrates for fuel. The protein and the fats in your diet will suffice for you, so I will keep your carbohydrates quite low and only from natural sources. If you are highly active, you're a builder, you're a road worker, you are training multiple times in the gym, you're probably going to need more carbohydrates in your diet as a fuel source, okay? So, bear that in mind. It's all about look at your activity levels, look at where the carbs come from, and also it all needs to be factored into your total daily calories. So if you look at what your calorie requirement is per day based on your goal, if you're looking at 20 to 30% of it from fats, hopefully at least 30% from protein, the bit in the middle is your carbohydrates. And obviously make sure if you're going over on your carbs, you have to go under on your fats. Try and keep your protein quite high, stationary every day, hit your protein goal. But if your fats are lower, you can have more carbs. If your fats are higher, you've got to trim the carbs back. I hope that makes a bit of sense.